Alright, I'm Matt and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for the 10th of July 2019. Today we have sensor, no ship upgrades, and 20 points above average drone health. We are on a Miteki A with all 4 infestation types. And we have a disabled drone with a speed boost and a scan. Now there's a thing. Oh, there's a vent here. So, this is not ideal. No. Well, maybe. Leave the interface, take the scan. If we find only 2 scrap, and we found 3, it's worth it even if it does break. D27 is under attack. Let's open D11 right quick. Let's see what you find in here. Nothing except for a terminal? That kinda likes me. Because that means we have a way to deal with that swarm. Oh, that doesn't help me though. Which door was that? A2. Right on, right on, right on. Do take the interface and stop towing. Alright. This is kind of what I hoped for. Well, only partly. But it's good enough. Event R4 via A2. I broke the terminal. I was hoping that wouldn't happen, but alright. Let's hope for a late event spawn. Right, nothing here. Good. Put another sensor in here. What am I doing? Does that work? It might. There's another swarm. Right. Was that D6? Yes. idea about that. Open doors? None. Good. One scrap and the terminal. Nothing else. Come on. There we go. Day 2. Let's try again. Okay. That was just event spawn. That's alright by me. Alright. Okay, that didn't work. At least we didn't accidentally open A2 while drone 1 is in there. But we can vent that swarm. Of course, I'm taking quite a while for this. Alright. On the other hand, I'm playing it safe. No airlock here. No open doors here. Alright, we're gonna lose that airlock. Not much to do about that. Might have been able to save it if we hadn't lost the R4 terminal. D23 broke down. That's unexpected, but kind of okay. Yeah. There goes the room. Hopefully not holding too much by ways of good things. And no spawn. A little sad that. Hopefully it wasn't a generator room. Still not sure about that swarm there. It might be beyond D7 and just be hilariously loud, but... This situation is not one I like. Completely flooded the room, that's alright. This has to be safe. Well. Got good news on the other kind. The swarm is in fact past D7, that's the good news. Other news is... or the other good news is there is a power inlet in R7. And then there's the bed, which is that the swarm is past D7. Oh, come on. How are we doing for time? Not too well. Right. Also, the power inlet in our 7 power stem near nothing. Oh, it's a sentry. Of course it's a sentry. So, where is it? Not in here. Good. Right. We somehow need to kill that sentry at some point. Also need to explore the rest of the ship, which I've already spent 12 minutes on it. Event R4A2. So long. Now let's open D6. Come on, there we go. Let's drop sensors like they're candy. Now, this is a little bit risky. Oh, there's another vent. That explains where the swarm came from. Out of this room, just in case. Let's wait until 14 minutes and then see if we can get anything out of R7, or rather out of D10. Maybe check D30 too. Alright, that's the last one of them. Good news, we didn't have any rogue spawns. Right. And the other good news is I don't have to worry about swarm and slime anymore. In fact, no. I'm gonna open D27. Let's got something in my throat here. Right, that's better. A little bit. The reason I'm doing it this way is I don't want a possible swarm spawn to ruin my whole day. Okay. May ruin half of my day. An unknown room. Not bad chance of getting hit. In 6 minutes, that's when no, in fact, that's 22 something. But the thing I was just thinking is I could close D30, open D10 and D24, and if I get through before the swarm spawns, I don't have to worry about that vent room anymore. If I'm correct. And this powers the correct rooms. Yes, and there's a 5 that failed. Now you've got the... Oh, come on. D26, everybody out. So, well, that's mighty nice of you. Mighty nice indeed. Not the worst room for killing the sentry either, possibly. We'll see. Mighty neighborly though. Alright. R8 would also be decent, I do think. Now, let me guess, survey? No, ship scan, which really doesn't help us much. So unless there was another drone in there, which is entirely possible. I don't think we've missed too much. There wasn't a generator, which is always good news. Right, one big room. Alright, next power inlet. Even better. Of course, ooh, D31. Of course, we have two problems here. We have a number of problems. We can, however, move our base of operations that ways. Ship scan. Well, that's... I was afraid of something like that. Okay. Doesn't sound like Swarm down there. Could still be Leapers and Sentries, neither of which we have seen so far. Might want to open A2. Well, no, we have found a sentry before in R6. Which is part of my problem here. Okay, no Leaper. No slime. That was something I expected. R12 has a chance of getting hit. Where is R12? Down there. In a minute? That's not entirely. Okay, it doesn't sound like there's Swarm in there. But as usual, it could still... A4 is You've got to be joking. If it gets blown open, it gets blown open. I mean, we have a minute. Yeah, that's okay. This is not ideal. Those asteroids have to be coming in as well. Shit. Those asteroids didn't come in. I didn't want the boarding ship on R12 while or when the door gets blown open, but or when the asteroids hit, but they never did. Wait. This is what I wanted. And thus I lost one scrap and, of course... Holy shit! What happened to D20? When did that break? Oh, just now. Alright. Thus I lost one scrap and a turbo ship upgrade. Not the best day. Right. Because we already lost 2 rooms. Let's see if we can work around this. I want A3 open. don't think I hear a swarm. Oh! A ship defense. Now we just need the only terminal that powers it. Or that's... no. That's not right. I thought the only terminal that's connected to it means we have to go through R15, but that's not the truth, is it? Yeah, what did I say? I meant means we have to go through R15. That ain't true. Just making sure that we did not trap a swarm in here. We did not. Good. Ah, it is true. Forgot about that little piece of the action. Right. It's a swarm, of course it's a swarm. Flag R13. Just to make sure that there is something in R15. Lost the signal for drone 2, that's alright. $18, 16 and 1. Now losing 16 would be a bit of a bother. You get out of this room. Because it is my defense room. Or the defense command room. On the other hand, we've been on this ship. We've been on this trip too long. On this ship too long. Already pretty much overstayed our welcome. But the good news, far as we can talk about good news here, is while there is a swarm in there, in R13. Oh. D15 is under attack. How about we open D34? Also see what's... Of course it's chock full of slime. Right. Ooh boy, you guys sound angry too. Okay. That the way you want to play it? Right. Ah, lost the 8. Not ideal. This one is safe though. So let's put our thinking cap on and figure out how we can, if we can. Another pipe rupture and the asteroids. Where are you now? R13. If we don't lose R16, I'm willing to think about venting it through R13 and R15. Not a good way to do things, because no, R15 is likely to get irradiated that way. Well, that solves the problem as well. Oh boy. Well, there's one more way to do it. And that is by using the radiation. This is just ridiculous. Trick is to put in a couple sensors. Do I even have... Yes, I do have a terminal. Good. Should do the trick. Yeah, actually we can use D9 for that. And do this. Let's open D34 as well. Ooh, everybody's in there. That was not the room I wanted. That was. So, R17 might have stuff, but... Oh, come on. And the leaper must have been in R12 or R10. Right, that was 10 damage. Went in just after the radiation had completely flooded the room. Let's kill the last swarms as well. let's leave this irradiated wasteland behind us after closing the doors. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 irradiated rooms. Alright. 2 rooms open to vacuum. Oh, also R16 holds slime. We know that. Everything else is safe. What did we get? 23 scrap, 1 jump fuel, a drone with 2 upgrades and 1 ship upgrade. Could have been 24 scrap and 2 ship upgrades, but I wasn't fast enough for R12. Messed that up a little bit. And there might have been something in R10 as well, but I didn't get that either. Let's see if we got the 2 drone upgrades or if scan breaks. Scan did not break. Very good. Starting score. Alright, we took 10 damage. Starting score was 550. We had a gain of 85, 105, 565, 595. That about right? Yeah, 595 and a loss of 10 for a total score of 1135. Top possible today was 1145 without the damage. 1195 with the scrap and drone upgrade from the bottom room. If you were able to use the ship defense to kill the sentry. Possibly more. Congratulations to Jurik, who got 1191, getting that scrap, getting that ship upgrade and only taking 4 damage when picking up the sentry scrap. LB 1074 taking, ouch, that looks like taking a leaper to the face on top of taking the damage. Because it's 96. Got all the loot Jury got, apparently. Is that about right? No, it's not. He didn't take the one of the ship upgrades, would be my guess. Dana 416, 1035, taking even more damage than LB. Man, did everybody want to copy what I did yesterday? He got all the scrap as well. And took, what's that? 35, 135 damage. So that would be 1170. No. Yes. So he probably did get the ship upgrade. Oh. He got both ship upgrades, but he lost scan on top of it. Riven 945, Snowfrost 571, 870, taking no damage but also missing out on quite a bit of loot. Doing it in about a fourth of the time I took though. KZ Million 855, C Player 825, then Action Guy 777, Dem 2N. And nobody else got 775, Obsidian Archer 690, Emperor Train Guy and Wet Paperback 415, Quietest 11 385, Rivix 245, Lord Stink 170, J-Rob, Tiara and Boomher zeros. Well, it was a ship with 3 vents, is that right? Yeah, 3 vents. We did have a ship defense, but the defense command was in the starting slime room. We had all 4 infestation types. We only had sensor. On the plus side, we had an easily accessible room to use for venting early on. We had a broken drone with a scan upgrade, which, though it was damaged, definitely paid for itself. Well, I could have found most of it with the scan command. Oh, apparently the others also only got 1 sentry. On the negative side, we had 2 airlocks failing. We had 2 asteroids coming in. One of them hitting the room with the terminal for the defense. As I said, 3 vent rooms. We had 2 pipe bursts. One of them in the vent room, or in one of the vent rooms, the first of them, which was kind of useful. What else? There was another thing I wanted to say. Yeah, that first asteroid strike, due to me not being docked at A4 when it was mentioned the first time. There was an exception, I think, when it came time for the hit, and that was why I didn't see anything about the asteroids missing or hitting, and thus I didn't move in time to save A4, which, as I said, could have given me another 50 points, which would still put me in 2nd place below G-Rigged, so swings and roundabouts. Yeah, then again, it might have enabled me to do more by ways of getting into the room with the defense terminal, which might have saved me quite a bit of hassle when it came to killing the sentry. So I might not have taken that damage, but might have, and if only doesn't help us here. It was a pretty good showing from my side, especially compared to yesterday, I do think. So I'm happy with it. Happier than with the rest of the week. Or the rest of the day, rather. Oh well. Either way, all of that said, as usual, I will put a link to a playlist containing the other players' videos into the video description, along with links to their daily challenge playlist, the unofficial Discord, and the unofficial patch. And with that said, let's see what tomorrow brings, and until then, thank you and good night.